Welcome to October, my witches. It is here. We have 31 days left until Halloween, and I am freaking out. I am super excited. I'm not sure what I'm going to do when it's over. I'm going to be really sad. So anyway, we are in October. I've got a whole new tarot forecast for you guys. So we're going to check in and see what's going on with us in the areas of our connections, right? How we're connecting with spirit. The first connection is how we connect with ourselves. The second one is how we connect with spirit. And the third is how we connect with our magic or our special gift that we have to share. So we're going to check out how we're doing, what sort of stuff we need to be focusing on, and things like that for this month's reading. So before we start though, when I cut the deck, I do a little bit of overall umbrella energy just to give you guys a little extra information, right? In case anything gets missed or, flies under the radar. And what I see happening this month is that there's going to be a lot of change and transformation going on here. Now, before you freak out, because this is everyone's favorite card, right? This isn't always bad. I think the degree with which you are trying to hold on to things or resist the change is going to make this easier or harder for you. And the reason that this is happening is because you've gotten off course a little bit and the universe is trying to correct you. So the more you listen, the easier it's going to be for you to get back on track. But the more you resist and continue down this incorrect path, the bigger this explosion is going to be. So I think it's really important to figure out where you're going and if it's in alignment with where you're trying to be for October. Now, with that said, we're going to look into the individual areas really quick. So the thing that I love this month about this card is this is our connection with ourselves. And when I look at this, I immediately am downloading, we are being kind to ourselves this month. So this is a really good energy to have because I think sometimes we take care of everyone else and we forget to pay attention to what we need and who we are and how we're doing. And I think we're really digging into that area very deep this month. And we are, we're also not even just taking care of ourselves, but we're also expressing to other people what we need, how we need to be taken care of. And I think that's a really big deal. It's hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to open up like that. And it's also really difficult to understand yourself on a level where you can speak to someone else and say, I need this right now. It's hard. So you guys are doing a great job here. The next area we want to look into is our connection with spirit. And whatever way we choose to connect, how's that going? What's going on? What do we need to be aware of? So the Hermit card comes up here for our connection with spirit. And I feel like for October, not only are we taking advantage of this energy that's happening as the veil is sort of lifting between the worlds as we get closer to Halloween, right, to Samhain, that we are really using this time to dive deep and really look for answers, right? We're doing a lot of profound work during this time. This might be shadow work here. This might be really internal work like, hey, this is going on. I'm going to work with spirit to try to fix this right now. Whatever's going on, we're looking for answers. For ourselves, for the universe, for everything to make sense. We are looking for answers and we are doing a lot of deep soul searching this month. We are shining that light into all the dark corners and really trying to figure out what's actually happening. So that's going to be something to look for this month that you're going to be doing, right? So make sure you get those answers that you're looking for and don't be afraid to ask tough questions also. Okay, so the last thing that we want to look at here is we want to look at our connection with our magic. And our magic doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be doing witchcraft in order to have magic. Our magic is our gift, and we all have one that's special and unique to us that, spirit is given us and asks us to share with the world, right? We have it because somebody out there needs it. More than one person needs it. And what are we doing with that this month? Well, I think what we're doing, so the Judgment card here comes up. So there's a couple of things that can be happening, and I'm kind of getting two opposing things, so I'm going to share both of them with you. So one thing you might be experiencing is that you are judging yourself for what you're doing and how you're trying to do it, and you just need to get off of that train, right? Just use your intuition, do what feels good to you to share. The other really kind of cool thing about this card, the other thing that I'm kind of pulling energetically off of this card is, for me, this card is a really big aha moment. It's an awakening. It's the awakening call of your destiny. So if you've been wandering around trying to figure out what your gift is or how to share it or what the right thing for you is, bam. This card right here, it's going to show up for you this month. Everything's going to be clear. You're going to have that one moment where everything clicks and it's going to fall into place. You're going to be like, that's it. That's the thing, And so don't be afraid to go for it, right? Like once you have that intuitive hit, go for it. Grab your destiny, right? And don't be too hard on yourself or judge yourself too harshly for whatever it is that you want to go after, right? So that's what I would say is coming down the line for you for October. Hopefully you can work that in with all your other witchy stuff that's going on and celebrating the holiday. And until next time, I thank you guys so much for watching and have an absolutely beautiful day.